Baby J, you're like a tiny cat ball on your tree. Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today we're gonna do some floral nails. I have no idea what I'm gonna call these yet, but we'll find out what I called them later. To start this mani off, I'm using my Ready for Takeoff Peel Off Base Coat. This is another mani that's just gonna last a day. I have a bunch of swatching to catch up on since I got back from vacation, and I haven't gotten to touch any of it because I haven't had the time to sit down and devote the hours it takes to do all of that. So I haven't wanted to start some of it and not finish it. To start off, for my base color, I'm using Sundance from ILMP. This is really gorgeous. It's from their 2018 summer collection. I'm not a huge fan of greens, but I love how bright and fun this is. This is actually probably going to be one of my last bright, summery, springy manis because I want to start doing fall ones soon, but I'm trying to find more creams. I have one brand I use for a ton of creams and I don't really use them anymore, so I'm trying to hunt down others. To protect my cuticles, I'm using my Simply Peel from Bliss Kiss. This has been my go-to cuticle protector for a hot minute. I have tons of others from other brands, I just haven't ended up trying any of them. I mean, I have a product that works, so I haven't wanted to play around with it, but I really want to test all the indie ones I have, because I really like indie brands. Next, we're using That Little Green Monster in combination with Sundance for the little background gradient. I went in with this and I thought it was going to be much darker than it was because this is a really beautiful dark green, but it also has a hint of blue in it. I don't know how to describe it. I swatched this a long time ago. I think this was part of a Valentine's Day collection in 2017, but I haven't really messed with it much, and I was going through all of my polishes and I realized I have so many really beautiful polishes that I haven't used for anything. I've gotten them and they've just been kind of hanging out, and I really want to try to get around to using some of those in nail art, especially since so many of them I've realized are perfect for fall and Halloween, and they're definitely going to creep into some upcoming looks. I sponged that on twice. I did 2 layers and then I peeled off my Simply Peel, and I ended up with my gorgeous little gradient here. It's so bright and beautiful. And then I used my number 2 cleanup brush from Twinkle Tea to clean up my cuticles, which I did off camera because I tried on camera and that was not working. And I ended up with this, which I then topped with my Get Your Shine On top coat from Vapid Lacquer. I don't know where these voices are coming from, don't ask me. Okay, I'm a little tired, a little wired, a little out of it. I've been drinking soda and I haven't drank soda in a while. So I don't think the sugar and the caffeine in the soda is doing good things for me at all. At all. Once I got my little top coat layer on to protect it, I put some more Simply Peel down. I put a layer of top coat because instead of doing just plain stamping over this, I'm actually reverse stamping. And I really want to make sure it was protected in case I super effed things up and needed to strip off the reverse stamping. I did not want to have to redo my gradient. I don't know why, I just wasn't in the mood to redo things when I shot this. I'm using my Floral TT01 plate from Twinkle Tea and my extra large stainless steel stamper from Twinkle Tea and my Vibin Stamp and Polish from Twinkle Tea. Get where this is going? A lot of Twinkle Tea happening. You can actually use my discount code SERIOUSLY for 10% off all Twinkle Tea products, and I have all the stuff I use linked in the description box. So if you're like, where are the stamping plates? They're linked below. Because yes, Twinkle Tea now does stamping plates! Next, I used my crystal dotting tools from Twinkle Tea that I use so often the Twinkle Tea logo is rubbed off of, to add in Kiss and Tell from ILMP to fill in my flowers. I don't know why I chose pink. Originally I was going to do purple, but for some reason I didn't want to do the purple. I tested both the pink and the purple and a blue over this gradient. A lot of testing happened before this mani actually hit my nails. I tested that all on swatch sticks over this gradient, and I thought about doing 4 different colors on my nails and then having my pinky and thumb have the same color flowers, But then I was like, I don't think so. I didn't think that would look as fun as having one. And then I thought, you know, what if I use a blue that doesn't match the pink and the purple, that looks off? And I was really worried that this pink was going to end up being way too sheer and the green was going to show through, but luckily enough, that did not happen. This is actually very pretty. These flowers are so gorgeous too, and the lines on them are just thick enough that you don't end up dotting outside of them using the dotting tools, but they're thin enough that it's still a really delicate, beautiful look. I'm actually in love with all the designs on this stamping plate. I was playing around with them to kind of decide what I wanted to do with this mani, and this image had just caught my eye. Like, I don't know why. I just loved this image. As you saw though, instead of rolling my stamper when I picked up the image, I actually stamped straight down and up and kind of pulled the plate up with me. I did that because on the big flowers with like the big gaps where it's filled in, I've learned that I pull up at least clearer when I stamp straight down and up on like a wider space area than if I roll it. Just a little tip there, you know. Haven't gotten around to editing my tips and tricks videos. Those are like forever sitting in the editing bin. Once I finished filling this in, I did flip it over to look at it. You know, I kind of always do that. If you've been around this channel enough, you know that I always put that in there. People are probably like, dude, I don't need to see you flipping it over. I don't care. But it's my thing. That's a real good way to see if like everything is covered. And then I dab my top coat on. Same top coat as I used earlier. Get your shine on from Vapid. Just dab a thin layer on the nail so that it's tacky. Not so that there's a bunch of top coat, so that it's just tacky enough that when you stamp down your image will stick to it like this. Once I stamped my image down, I went with my stainless steel cuticle pusher, also from Twinkle Tea, and I just kind of like to cut off the edges, which isn't really that difficult. It's actually, you just very gently press down. This is a really sharp tool, and I actually try to keep mine pretty sharpened so that, you know, I can quickly do it without cutting myself and just not have to like saw at it. Then I pulled off my Simply Peel and did some more off-camera cleanup. I will maybe in 5 years do on-camera cleanup. We'll see how that goes. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think people really like watching me clean up my nails, but we'll see. Then I threw down a final layer of top coat, and I ended up with these beautiful floral something nails. I don't have a name yet. We'll have one later. Close enough. I don't know, but I love them. These are cute and fun, and I feel like these would look great on short nails or long nails, because on short nails, I think you could just take one flower and isolate it, and it would be so gorgeous over the gradient. Seriously, somebody needs to try it and like tag me on Instagram. Let me know, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a lot of fun stuff coming soon. I know I say that, but it's actually happening. As always, the items used are linked in the description box, and if you like this, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more fun stuff and tutorials, and I will see you guys next time.